It makes no sense to list all the currently held robotic competitions, especially since some of them are duplicated by format, so let's focus here on only a few of the most significant ones. Robotic solutions are often presented in large mixed competitions, such as Microsoft, Imagine Cup, Intel Global Challenge, or the Russian BIT competition, Business of Innovative Technologies. But here, we will consider only pure competitions for robotics. One of the first major robotics competitions, known as the First Robotics Challenge, for inspiration and recognition of science and technology, and originating in the USA back in 1992, and translates as the First Robotics Competition. The idea of the contest belongs to the creator of the Segway, Dean Kamen. This international competition for school children was conceived as an alternative form of transferring knowledge and skills to the younger generation with direct communication between teacher and student. The task of the competition is to build a robot in 6 weeks that is able to perform the task set annually by the organizers working autonomously or under the control of a wireless device. To build a robot, teams are provided with a standard set of spare parts and parts that can be replenished, but within limits. The total cost should not exceed $10,000. Each team consists of school children and their mentors, professors and experienced engineers. Over the entire history, more than 29,000 teams with a total of more than 300,000 participants and 50,000 mentors who built more than 25,000 robots took part in the competition. It should be noted that this competition is seriously supported by large industrial companies such as General Motors, Daimler, Motorola, National Instruments, etc. Within the framework of FIRST, several programs are distinguished. FIRST Robotics Competition, students older than grade 9. FIRST Tech Challenge, students from grade 7. FIRST Lego League, grades 4 to 8, and Junior League Junior First Lego League, Junior First Lego League. Since 2011, Russian teams can officially participate in the last 3 programs. In addition, a special scholarship program is being implemented within the framework of FIRST. Following FIRST in the USA in 1993, under the patronage of Texas Instruments, a similar format competition, Best Boosting Engineering, Science and Technology, was held. Its difference is that teams need not just to create a robot, but also to present it as a full-fledged product ready to enter the market. Judging in the competition is carried out in 4 categories: the design of technical documentation, marketing, research, and presentation of the project, the presentation of the project, the presentation of the team, sports and team spirit, and already with fewer points, the qualitative characteristics of the robot itself. The European response to North American initiatives was the Eurobot Youth Competition, first held in 1998. The competition rules change every year depending on the level of development and trends in robotics and are announced in October. What remains constant is that the matches take place on a field with an arbitrary landscape of size 2, 3 EM team per team and last a minute and a half, and robots in size should interfere with the cube 30, 40 com. Teams can be organized by students as part of educational projects or by independent clubs and nonprofit organizations. Currently, the movement includes more than 450 teams from 30 countries. The competition is sponsored by Renault and Siemens concerns. Competitions are also held in Russia. The International RoboCup competition has been held since 1997 and was originally conceived only as a football competition. The competition website, when compared with the game of chess, which is a significant milestone in the development of artificial intelligence, explains why football is now more conducive to the development of robotics. The competitive spirit gives additional motivation, and it is not so important whether we are talking about sports championships, creative contests, or professional competitions. And robotics engineers can project the competitive sphere onto their robot creations as well. In such competitions, unlike traditional sports, they are measured not by physical strength, but by intelligence, through machines accumulating the most modern technological achievements. At the same time, there are already much more competitive disciplines than one can imagine after watching the blockbuster Living Steel. The robotics community has actively joined the competitive movement not by chance and not for fun. Like modern big-time sports, it is at the same time a platform for identifying the strongest teams and testing their own capabilities in conditions close to extreme conditions and promoting high technology. And here, the medals are counted. And here, there is a hunt for the know how of colleagues, educational institutions, amateur teams, startups, and industrial companies participate in the competition. For schools and technical universities, participation in competitions allows young and talented robotics enthusiasts to grow high-class professionals in various engineering fields, because every robotics team has mechanics, electronics engineers, electronics engineers, mathematicians, programmers, and often rarer, specialists such as sociologists or doctors. At the same time, the educational process does not take place at boring lectures while rewriting notes or looking at obscure graphs, but in creative laboratories among like-minded people where the results of work are visible in hardware, and it depends on each formula or line of code whether your robot will run faster than rivals or never make the first step. In addition, it is also self-promotion, attracting applicants, a way to establish cooperation in educational and scientific areas. Teams that perceive robotics as a hobby participate just to spend time with interest and in good company, although no one has canceled the prize money as a pleasant addition. At robotic competitions, not only wires sparkle, the eyes of the participants themselves shine regardless of their age. For startups, competitions are often a chance to make themselves known and attract investors. Robotics is rapidly moving from laboratories to business, and this category of participants is, if not numerous, then intensively growing.
Thanks for watching. Put likes and subscribe to the channel.